playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the New York Giants and the Carolina Panthers. I'm Kate Scott. Joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL divisional round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the play. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first-rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
He acquainted himself to the postseason quite well last week, winning that debut. In every step, he joins a more exclusive list. One of the few rookies to lead them into the playoffs, and one of the fewer to win a playoff debut. Well, win here, and he becomes just the sixth name on an ultra-exclusive list. Rookies to lead their teams to the conference title game.
Darts out of the shotgun. He gets it again to Mitchell. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. Extra DB out there for the Panthers. Third down. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. So fourth down, on heads, Braden Mann for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they'll be brought up by someone who's got a big arm, Brock, but he can really run it too, Malik Willis.
Well, I gotta believe, Kate, that those touchdowns a week ago in that wild card round, both of them through the air, going to give this quarterback and this offense a little bit more confidence to do the same today.
Two on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. He's going to tuck it and run. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Willis. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
At the Giants' 41-yard
play fake. Now Willis to throw. Higgins downfield, and he has it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Brian Dable getting his Giants out there for their next drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. And play action with Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down.
24-yard line.
On the go. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the Panthers get to that one. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. Second and 10. Here's Willis. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 10.
Willis now, third down. Connecting on the slant. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
That's good for the Panthers. First down.
They'll run here with Jones. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Almost got it done himself on first. It's 5 yards and gives him second and goal at the 1. Henry does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
It takes an impressive amount of strength, that low man winning, to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming. That's well done.
Running for it. Here's Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Panthers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on fourth and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that, that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on fourth down.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now here comes the New York offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Going on first down. It's Dobbs. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Still to go here. This is second down. Hand off here to Davis. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up fourth down. Great man on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Carolina offense headed out now. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
This is Henry on second. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Thank you, Ruvu, there for the tackle.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. That's a gain of 5.
Here's Willis to the air. This connects with Higgins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
7-yard gain. And the Panthers.
From the 40-yard line now. This is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Giant in some discomfort following that play. Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Throwing off the play fake. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 6 yards.
Throw here, third down. Gets his running back. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's good for a Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Flying down the middle with Henry. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Getting the fullback involved here. And we might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Panthers first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Willis now. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 20-zip lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to drop plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Panthers push their lead to 21-zip already.
Giants nothing.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Giants offense all set to get started. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. We can run it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is second and inches. It's coming. Here's Dart. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
17 yards. And the Giants.
Davis gets it from the gun. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. The Giants are set to punt. Brady Mann will kick it away. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
He was defended by
Hand off to the up back. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
Okay, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
They'll throw, third and long. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from him on the road in the postseason. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. On first down, here's Dart. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
On second down, McLaughlin. And they take him down right along the 30. He gets 6 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants lower the deficit they face. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game.
Giants 7.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Strong with the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Panther offense headed out to the field. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. The drive begins with Henry. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
37-yard line.
Running once more with Henry. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First down. First and 10 at the
Willis. Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down.
Brings up second and 8.
To throw, here's Willis. Same guy, Wilson again. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Out of bounds at his own 49-yard line.
He tries to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for the Panthers. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, Jones gets it. He dodged the tackle. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Enough to stop that play with Jahdae Barron.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. 21-7 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. To go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Dulcich hauls it in. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
It's now third down and 4.
Gun snap now to Willis. Sends this to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. T. Higgins the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Gonzalez now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21.
Giants 7.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. They'll start with a give to Davis. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. With the gun this time, here's Dart. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 46. On the handoff, here's Davis. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. You fumble earlier, and now totally stuck on that one.
Dart out of the shotgun. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Dart looking to throw. This is complete. It's Davis. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone.
It's a gain of 20. And the Giants
Going on 1st down. It's Dart. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
makes it 2nd and 10.
Dart gonna throw again. That one connects. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Strong with the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Panthers set to take the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They run it with King Henry. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of the defense.
They got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down. Jake Camarda on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. The Giants and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. They got the job done there last time out. Still trailing by a lot, though, so they're going to need a repeat of that touchdown here. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
It's a gain of 40. And the Giants 1st down.
That's going to tuck it and run. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Panthers.
Back to throw. Here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. taken down a yard shy of the 25. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Giants first down.
Going play action with darts. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. Evan McPherson lining up the field goal try. This will be a 44-yard look. McPherson's kick is good. And that gets him back to within 11.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30. The Panthers and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. And play fake now. Willis to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Panthers first down.
Throwing on 1st down, Willis. That's complete to Wilson. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Going with King Henry here. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and...
Here's Willis. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Willis now, 3rd down. Into traffic, complete. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
A gain of 6 yards.
Zane Gonzalez on to attempt this field goal. This is from 35 out on the left hash. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
You look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. 1st down, it's a run with Davis. Jukes away from 1. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Davis. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Second down run by Davis. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Braden Mann out once more for another punch. Begins his return at the 16. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Panthers and T. Higgins back in possession here. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. It's a designed run for Willis. That play good for 17 and a first down. Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Panthers.
On first and 10, it's Henry. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Brings up a third down.
Third and long. They're going to throw. This connects with Higgins. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Running this with Henry. He finds space for a few yards that time. Brian Burns, the first-round pick, star with these Panthers, stopping his former team on that play. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Here's Willis to the air. Short pass brought in. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be third and very short.
Brings up third down.
He keeps it himself. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. They've got first down here from the 36.
Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Willis now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
It leads to second and 10.
Willis looking to throw. Is fine Smith. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
Brings up third and 6.
To the air on third and long. This is complete to Patrick. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Now, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Panthers in front here at Bank of America. Willis on the design run. And this will be stopped at a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, most of the offenses I've been around love code words in the run game. And for draws, it's usually a D word, Denver, Dallas. I'll tell you what else. Add a D word to the defense, because when you hit them with a draw like that, it puts doubt in their mind of how upfield they can get.
And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. Timeout comes, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. Throwing is Willis. From the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves him with third and goal at the 6.
It's now third and goal.
Willis. Running a screen now for Jones. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Zane Gonzalez on to attempt this field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, here's Dart. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. good contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. One half of football to be played here in the divisional round. In 2 more quarters, we'll know the championship game matchups. Let's take a look at what's happened so far. Our trip around the league starts now. It begins up in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the Tennessee Titans. And this is Luke Schoonmaker. You want instant offense? Try this one on for size. He makes the catch, and then watch him go. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions as they play host to the Chicago Bears. And this is Bijan Robinson. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. The Lions use that bye week to their advantage. They'll get another home game next week in their quest for the Super Bowl. Got one more to show you. Let's go to Denver. It's the Broncos taking on the Buffalo Bills. And here is Joe Mixon. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Broncos are moving on. They'll play again next week for the AFC title. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Strong with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. He brushed him off with ease. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Henry running to the left. Fights his way through a tackle. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Willis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Injuries like these haven't stopped them from locking up the playoff spot, Brock. They've been able to fight through them to remain one of the best teams in the entire conference.
I mean, I love that word, fight. It's definitely the key one here. There's been tremendous fight, grit, toughness up and down this roster to keep their level of play despite all these injuries. And they've gotten some tremendous fight out of the players who've stepped into those shoes and taken advantage of the opportunities.
Carolina in punt formation. It'll be Jake Camarda doing the honors. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Brian Dable getting his Giants out there for their next drive. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. And put a receiver in motion left. Davis gets it from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. All right, here we go. Second down. Under the gun this time. Here's Dart. Throwing the out route complete. And that will not be enough for a first down. Got set. This is 3rd and 5. Davis takes it straight ahead. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Their punter making his way out now. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. New set of downs for him from the 31. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pick.
To throw, here's Willis. He completes it in traffic. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 3rd and just 2 to go. Set it down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good.
So first down from the 41.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Willis to throw it. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
At the 39-yard line.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Will McDonald there on the tackle. Back to throw. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. So we'll take a pause for the injury, and that looks like Derrick Henry, who's in need of some assistance out there. 1st and 10, here's Jones. And he's going to be stopped just a second away from a touchdown. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
That's another Panthers first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. Setting up, 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap now to Willis. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Gonzalez now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. Panthers make it a 24-point ball game.
Giants 17.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Caught on the comeback route. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Ball forward, and I think he's got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. down at, let's say, right at the 39-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Hand off here. Massive hits. The ball's out. Oh, heads-up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. Darts looking to throw. It's cut left side by Mitchell. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Going play action with Darts. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is 2nd and long. Here goes Dart to the air. This finds Mitchell, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
A gain of 14 yards.
Slot receivers headed left. Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. Connection made to Shaheed. And they bring him down around the 34.
A gain of 6. That's another Giants.
On 1st and 10. Here's Dart. Gets another one to Mitchell. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
That's another Giants first down.
Davis up the middle. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Going right back to Davis. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
Down Giants.
Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's in. The 2-point try cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a 2-score game.
Giants 25.
All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
The play fake now. Willis to throw. It's everything he has under this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Air it out on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. So out now comes the punter. Brought down before the return gets far. The Giants are headed out, and we're going to see Ray Davis. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner, and we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Davis off the pistol handoff. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Quick run to the outside by Dart. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's start now. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Giants first down.
First down, it's a run with Davis. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They'll go again with Davis. Escapes a defender. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 7 yards on that pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
Giants first down.
Davis gets it on the draw. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Running out of the gun with Davis. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Giants first down.
Into traffic, complete. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
So they'll head up here first and from the 34. They'll start with a give to Jones. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Looks like a design run here for Willis. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9.
You know, that's a case, Kate, defensively, where you just got to keep your eyes on the backfield and be ready if they go with that drop play. Even an extra second to react, well, gives them room to operate.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Falcons have the ball and the lead. Only 1 quarter from advancing in the postseason. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Straight ahead they go with Jones. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. He'll try to do it himself. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him out to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
It's a designed run for Willis. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
This time it's a passing play. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Giants have some new life in the fourth.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope A little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Finds him over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
14 yards. And the Giants first down.
Going on first down. It starts. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. That is Michael Davis.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Panthers and T. Higgins back in possession here. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Now a give up the middle to Jones. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Jones once more. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Willis now, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
There you go, play action. Here's Willis. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Working from the gun. It's Willis. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
The coverage by Cam Taylor.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
In punt formation.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now here comes the New York offense. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. On 1st down, here's Dunn. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dunn. It's his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44. Darts out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Dart gonna throw again. That's it downfield, working the left. And they're gonna keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play.
Still sticking with the passing game. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
10 more yards. Complete to Ray Davis.
From the gun, here's Dart. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
That's another Giants first down. 1st and goal, New York.
Dart's looking to throw. And they take this in for the score. The Giants make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
41. Giants 38.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Strong with the return. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
We'll work against the blitz. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Giants into the nickel. 3rd down.
A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Willis looking to throw. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Panthers, first down. 1st and 10.
Play fake now, Willis to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing off the play fake. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down.
They give to Jones, right side. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Staying on the ground. Oh, he lost the football. And it looks like the Giants got to that one. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Recovered by the Giants.
Chase coming in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Picked up by the Panthers. And Carolina makes the house call. Touchdown. The Panthers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. And start with a give to Davis. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To throw, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
3rd down now, here's Dart. Open trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up, time to push for the line. They'll get him a solid by recovery there, but not helping them with the yards lost afterwards as this play finally comes to an end. Well, they scramble back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now they got to be special.
He's going deep this time. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he really manageable second down.
Going right back to the fullback. Next play. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
That's good for a Panthers first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Willis to throw it. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
2nd and goal.
Gun snap now to Willis. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
Here's Jones. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Handoff here to Davis. And he's going to get this up to right around that 13-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Giants first down. A gain of 12. And the Giants
First down, and they go right back to it. He dodged the tackle. Tackle made right around the 26. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
13 yards on the play. That's another Giants first down.
Going to the ground again on first. Like the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. They'll throw. Third and long. Completed to his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. He goes to the hurry up here.
It's fourth down.
Desperation time here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And the Panthers have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. They've got first down here from the 36. Dive play straight ahead. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Playing favorites with the fullback here. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Panthers first down.
They'll run here with Jones. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here,
6-yard pickup.
as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. They go to him again. He's forced away from the goal line. It's a tackle for loss at the 3. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th and goal.
Here's a gift to Jones. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Turnover on downs.
Going on first down. It stops. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop him for the safety. Out now for the free kick. Hoping their defense can answer a safety with a stop of their own. It's fielded at the 14. Shoots away from one. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Lewis on the design run. So the Panthers pick up the win here. So to the conference championship game, they go, Brock. A season that's already memorable.